Diary of Private First Class John Doe during the Battle of Khe Sanh, 1968. January the 21st, 1968. At 0530, Charlie hit us hard. It was brutal. Explosions everywhere. Ground shook like crazy. It's hell. Smoke, blood, and screams all around. Some of the boys seems to be panicking. We're scrambling, scared but ready to fight. The air smells like burnt rubber and fear. Enemy shells keep coming. These fuckers don't seem to give us a break. Everyone's on edge, holding on. We're all huddled in the trenches, mud soaking through our uniforms, rain and sweat in our mouths. Lieutenant Colonel David Lowndes is trying to keep us focused. We lost Private Jenkins to a mortar shell. It tore through the sandbags like paper. He was a good guy from Chicago. His body was torn apart and the medics couldn't do anything. He was a good guy. Last night I started vomiting for no reason. Who knows, maybe I have a virus or maybe I'm a bloody coward. January 23rd, 1968. It's early morning, around 0600. Charlie's artillery hits us again, shells exploding all around. Good morning, everyone. Once again, the ground's shaking like crazy, dirt and debris flying everywhere. The stench of burning rubber, oil, and blood fills the air. We're taking cover in the trenches, which are muddy and stinking. I want to laugh and cry at the same time. Charlie is all around. There's snipers picking us off if we show our heads. Those bastards are good at shooting. I'm sure the Russians train them. They have AK-47s, RPGs, and mortars. The roar of explosions and the cries of wounded men are constant. Our M16 rifles feel almost useless against their constant barrage. Some of the boys try to keep the spirits high by singing, but nobody feels very cheerful. We hold the line, knowing there's no retreat. We lost Corporal Thompson to a sniper. One shot, and he was gone. He literally was gone under 1 second. His helmet rolled into the trench, covered in blood and mud. February 5th, 1968. They came at us again. It's hot as hell. Can't breathe. This is worse than Ferodia. Snipers are back, fuckers. They are picking us off. Today we got a nice surprise. They've got 34 tanks this time, Soviet-made beasts with 85 guns. Trenches are nasty, mud and blood. We're low on food and ammo. It stinks of death here, but we're Marines. We fight. We never cry, right? Charlie's got AK-47s and RPGs. Their mortar fire never lets up. We're outnumbered and outgunned, but we hold our ground, driven by sheer stubbornness and the need to survive. Sergeant Williams took shrapnel from an RPG. He's being medevaced out, but it's not looking good. I never liked him, but I felt bad for him. Blood pooled around him as he screamed in pain, the medics working frantically. I can't stand this place. I cursed Charlie and cursed this damn war. What the hell are we even fighting for? February 15th, 1968. Bombs and gunfire all day. The ground's covered in shell casings. Can't sleep, can't think, can't even shit in peace. We're surrounded. Enemy everywhere. Smell of smoke and burnt flesh. Seeing dead buddies hurts. Reinforcements coming, but it feels forever. We hold the line, no choice. I killed at least 4. The battlefield is a nightmare. Craters from the bombs, bodies scattered. Our M16s feel like toys against their relentless onslaught. Private Lee lost his leg. Don't ask me how, but his bloody leg is gone. The medics are doing what they can, but he's pale, losing blood fast. The screams of pain and the frantic work of the medics are haunting. I used to pray, but now I don't know if God's even listening. What kind of God lets this happen? February 28th, 1968. Another night raid. Around 0300, Charlie hit us with mortar fire, then charged our lines. It's pitch black except for the flares lighting up the night. The smell of gunpowder and burning wood is choking. Charlie's using tunnels and hit-and-run tactics, bastards. We can hear them moving under us, their whispers echoing in the darkness. We're exhausted, but we fight back with M16s and grenades. The noise is deafening. The fear palpable. It's kill or be killed. We dig in deeper, every muscle aching, every breath a struggle. We lost 2 more guys, Anderson and Perez, in the melee. Anderson's last words were a plea for his mom, and Perez was cut down by an enemy bayonet. Yes, a bayonet. I can't believe what is going on. March 1st, 1968. Another assault today. Brutal. Killed a few. Felt good to see them falling. Some Marines reported hand-to-hand in trenches, screams, gunfire, air smells of blood and cordite. We killed a lot of them. Good. We need to kill more, so hopefully they stop. I don't know anyway. I'm losing my mind. We're tired, ammo's low, but we fight back. We have to. Seeing friends fall makes it real. We won't give up Khe Sanh, but we need to sleep. The Viet Cong are using tunnels to pop up right in our midst. Their tactics ruthless. They are like tiny, deadly ninjas. They don't seem to care dying. We keep killing them, and they keep reproducing. Our lines are stretched thin. Every inch of ground a bitter fight. Lost Private Johnson to another of those ninjas' bayonet. Someone said he fought hard but didn't make it. His body was found in the mud, clutching his knife. Eyes wide open, he had a wife and a baby. This place is a goddamn nightmare. March 10th, 1968. The airstrikes hit us again this morning. The noise is deafening, the ground trembling with each explosion. Smoke and dust choke the air. The heat is unbearable, making it hard to breathe. I will never complain about the cold Colorado winter again. The smell of burning rubber and metal fills our nostrils. We're exhausted, but there's no choice but to keep fighting. The sight of injured buddies fuels our anger and determination. We're barely holding on. We may lose. Sergeant Miller got caught in the open, shrapnel everywhere. They're saying he might lose an arm. Blood covered his uniform as he was dragged to safety. I curse this war and everything about it. God has forsaken us, and is likely I will be the next one to go. I don't care anymore. If dying allows me to sleep, I will take it. March 12th, 1968. It's mid-afternoon, hot and humid. Sniper fire is relentless. Every time we move, they take a shot. They're good. They don't seem tired. They seem immortals. Charlie's using Soviet-made rifles, deadly accurate. We're pinned down, the trenches are filthy, filled with mud and blood. Supplies are running low. We're rationing food and water. Yesterday, I started to vomit randomly. I'm sick. I may be dying, who knows? The smell of death is everywhere, mixing with the stench of sweat and dirt. We talk about home, trying to keep our spirits up, but it's tough. Reinforcements are promised, but we haven't seen them yet. We're just trying to hold on. The jungle around us is thick, every rustle a potential threat. The Viet Cong hiding in the shadows. Lost Private O'Reilly to sniper fire, one shot to the head. His body fell back into the trench, lifeless. I hate this place. I hate the enemy. I hate everything about this war. O'Reilly was funny. He loves fishing. He has a twin brother also in Vietnam. Poor bastards. March 20th, 1968. Sniper fire all day. This shit is never going to stop. Every time we peek over the edge, they take a shot. It's nerve-wracking. The trenches are filthy, filled with mud, blood, and shit. The stench is awful. A mix of sweat, dirt, and death. We talk about home to keep our spirits up, but it's tough. Supplies are running low. We're hungry and tired. It's difficult to choose what is worse, lack of sleep or hunger. We're hanging by a thread. Private Smith got hit in the leg. He's stable, but it's bad. Blood soaked through the bandages and his groans of pain are constant. Every day here feels like an eternity in hell. I may stop writing this stupid diary. I'm exhausted and I don't have the patience to write it. April 1st, 1968. Another attack at dawn. Charlie keeps coming wave after wave. We keep killing them, but nothing seems to change the fact they are not going to stop. The noise of gunfire and explosions is constant. We're outnumbered, but we fight like hell. The ground is littered with bodies and debris. The heat is unbearable, the air thick with smoke. The smell of gunpowder and burning flesh is everywhere. We're low on ammo, so I guess we are going to die soon. Good. I don't want to do this shit anymore. I just need a beer, a shower, to sleep, and to get laid. Corporal Adams took a direct hit from a mortar. He didn't make it. His body was blown apart, leaving nothing but a bloody mess. I cursed the day I set foot in this god-forsaken place. Put a nuclear bomb in the middle of the jungle. Let's finish this today, Mr. President. April 10th, 1968. It's just after dawn. Charlie launched another assault. Their tactics are brutal. Wave after wave of soldiers charging our lines. They are zombies. The ground's littered with their bodies. We keep killing them, and they keep reproducing like rats. We're outnumbered, fighting with whatever we have left. Private Wilson got caught in crossfire. He's gone. His body lay still, eyes open, staring at the sky for around 6 hours. He looked in peace. I'm sure I'm next. April 15th, 1968. The fighting hasn't stopped. It's been days of constant battle. Charlie is relentless. Their attacks never ending. We're exhausted, running on fumes. The heat and humidity are suffocating. I have diarrhea. I feel like shit. We're running low on everything. Reinforcements are still a distant hope. We're fighting for our lives, holding on by sheer willpower. We can't afford to lose Khe Sanh, not after losing so many good boys. Lost Private Taylor to an RPG. It was quick, no chance to save him. His body was torn apart, leaving nothing but a broken shell. I curse Charlie. I curse this war, and I've lost faith in everything I once believed in. I miss my mom.